Welcome to a new episode of the Leftover Podcast. That's Lambo and I'm Ray. All right,
Good evening,
let's
y'all.
let's get it. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get our toast on first. I ain't forget this week because I really need it.
Who are you telling? This been a day. I ain't even got no real alcohol, but I'm working with what I got.
Why you ain't go to the store and get you some?
I ain't had time to go to the store.
No, I don't want to
lucky.
hear it. All right, so I'm gonna let you start out the topic because it's in my phone.
I ain't ready.
Why you not ready?
I told you today been a day, bro. You gotta work with me. The theme of tonight is ladies be careful.
That's crazy. I was thinking about the same thing.
Not between the what's her name? Quintella, the girl that died in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Between that and then our experience on Friday, the theme of tonight is definitely ladies be careful.
Yeah.
I will tell y'all a story.
Okay.
We went out celebrating Lambo-vember, like we supposed to do. Yeah, apparently came across a drunk young lady. Didn't realize she was drunk at first. She was over everybody. I'm summarizing the story so we don't take too long. Long story short, we ended up having to take her home, and it's like it was fortunate that Ray and I were there, us being such stand-up guys. I'm getting a whole lot of echo from you, Ray. Because realistically, this girl needed she was by herself, she was drunk, and she walked out of the club with two guys she didn't know. Like, we could have been anybody, bruh. And she got in her car and drove off away from the public. Like, we literally could have been anybody and did anything to her. And so, and my thing, that's what I'm like. And the fact that she said it wasn't the first time she did it really like stuck with me. Like, you go out and get drunk by yourself and you ain't got no way home. Like, ladies, y'all can't be doing that type of stuff. Y'all need you the girl, and I can't remember her name for the life of me. I just looked at it. No, I apologize. May she rest in peace. Like, she went out of town with her best friends, and don't nobody know what happened to her.
Oh,
they claiming
true.
well, somebody knows, but they were claiming it was because of alcohol, but the autopsy said she had a broken neck.
Right. They had a video.
I didn't. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to take care of the echo, Johnny. I think it's coming. I know it's coming from Ray.
It's not coming from me.
It's so which your computer or your phone? One of them is not connected to a headset.
No, my computer isn't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, so when I speak, I hear myself through your headset.
Just stop talking. Let me do the talking.
I mean, I said I wasn't ready. You said you wanted to
go. So yeah, they got a video out. This is just why I hear, Yes, Johnny, exactly. Girl who went to Mexico. Apparently she got into a fight.
Who?
Somebody she went with. Apparently it happened in the room. Yes. So apparently, like some of the people that was with her was supposed to be her friend, but apparently they wasn't her friend. Apparently it happened in the room. And they showed a video of her find somebody. So I don't know. That's all I heard.
Let me put the YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, not just that, like, they said they had to pay a lot to get her, get her remains, her body back to the US. So that's a whole nother thing. I mean, I'm just all type of confused. Cause I didn't know how long you I don't know. I just don't even know how this even possible, to be honest. Like that's just so crazy to me. But hey, what do I know? Apparently I don't know enough.
That was kind of the whole reason I asked Ray, you gonna have to mute something, Ray. And let me know when it's muted.
It's muted.
Hello, hello. There we go. I don't hear myself, so we're gonna have to work that out. This is the whole reason I kind of brought up the topic a few weeks ago about who gets along better, right? Because it's weird that you going out of town or traveling with somebody that you secretly hate or you secretly don't like. Like Ray and Johnny, like I travel with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we talk shit, but I ain't getting in no fist fight with y'all. We talk shit for fun. Ain't no way in hell I'm leaving the country with somebody that I can get to a fist fight with. Oh, the live ended. Hold on.
You need a new phone.
No, you know you sound saying the same thing your twin say, right? So you're not helping your case.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I don't know. They might have blocked me. It says I'm live now, but I don't know. Let me end this shit and start over. Discard. All right, it says I'm live again. Request me again, Ray.
All right.
But like I said, that's why I'm wondering about that. It's like, what kind of friendship did she have with this girl that she don't know that she secretly hair? Like, how did that happen? And then it was a dude with him too. So I'm trying to figure out, like, it was three of y'all. So I would think one of them is the peacekeeper. What's up, Juice? I don't know. Instagram might be trying to blacklist me. What's up, Allie? Waiting for Ray to jump back in here.
Keep talking.
But in any case, ladies, please be mindful of who you're traveling with.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know that person really well and know who you hanging out with. Like, just like the girl from Friday, like, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna show up at the club with somebody and leave without them. Who does that? And I appreciate y'all because I know y'all done had to deal with me on some drunk shit on several occasions.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate all my
Yeah.
friends that have dealt with me drunk and carried my drunk ass somewhere, dealt with me opening car doors and talking shit and screaming at people. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I want y'all to know that. Add Ray back up in here. What you got there, Ray?
So I actually wanted to be about that safe also, but it's not even just like the whole like the
I think you
whole
muted
friend
on the
thing.
live.
Okay. So it's not all about the being safe at it wasn't just about being safe there. It's also like I seen like another story of somebody at I think it was at a Walmart again, and somebody was trying to take them. So like they literally, luckily she was paying attention and kept seeing the same guy, and her and some friends of his like kept following her. Like every time he came to her house, she kept seeing him, even when they checked out. So just remember, be safe. Me personally, I don't even understand like how how you could live your life doing that, but I guess um we gotta do better. We just gotta be more secure, more alert. And now, hey, you at Walmart, so you definitely could bring that bring your toys in there. You know, so wherever gonna keep you safe. I need everybody to be safe. Please. Cause like this world is just so crazy. For sure. So crazy. So we just, we gotta just find something, you know, make sure we alert and make sure we watching out and watch our surroundings. Like I get out the car, I'm looking around, see what cars around me. So just in case anything happen, know in this world. But hey, maybe that's just me. Oh no, I just like to be no really secure. But on another note, I'm trying to put this. I'm trying to think about it in my head before I put it out, so it won't sound too crazy. I know if it was Lambo, it could just be crazy. It doesn't matter, but I'm gonna try to think about it a little bit first. Um, I just got a question for you, Lambo. Do you believe that these women who's having their hot girl or their woman state wherever they have, like they could keep? How long do you think this could last, like age wise?
Um, it varies with the girl, but I mean, technically, as long as you make it last. At the end of the day, if you bad enough, you can make it last forever. If you bad enough, especially you in the right city, you can go out and be a party girl as long as you want to be a party girl. And until them, like I said, till them titties start turning into knee knockers, you could be out there.
So okay, so if that's the case, right? Until whatever you said, what's the whole phrase? Until the titty turn into knee knockers. Um, I mean, I get that, but I'm not sure if I like. Let's just say if that person want to settle down eventually, how long should that be taking? Because I don't think if you want to settle down, you're gonna wait till those titty turn to knee knockers for you to settle down.
You should absolutely not be waiting on that girl. Fuck that. My bad, y'all. I'm tagging the link, the address for the YouTube, so y'all can actually go there. Y'all get better sound on the YouTube, mind you. We're not really supposed to be on IG, but we're doing this for y'all. But What were we just talking about? My bad. I lost my train of thought.
Oh, well, I was like,
yeah. I got it.
go ahead.
Yeah. You shouldn't be waiting on that. She want to be a party girl. Let her be a party girl. Because you have to, because I understand that even if she don't know it, we know the party girls will pass around. And like, it's a sad truth, but and I try to tell. I really try, ladies. I be trying to get y'all free game. Y'all don't be listening to me. Y'all think I'm talking crazy. Y'all are born. Women are born with an inherent value that men are not born with. With men, the only value that men have is what we acquire through the years. Our strength, our resources, our experience, our finances, all that is stuff we acquire. Women are born with inherent value. Because they're born with inherent value, they have a time, they do have an expiration date. It's a sad thing to realize, but they have an expiration date. There's a point to which where you're not as cute as you used to be and you can't bear no children. What you want me to do? So you can stay out there and be a party girl, but your clock is ticking. And at a certain point, that's why, fellas, I told y'all, time is in our favor, numbers are in our favor, and there's a new model that comes out every year. So these party girls, they once they start reaching 40, 45, I understand there's a hot new 25-year-old every year. Whatever your age, whatever age you're interested in, there's a new one every year. So it's like you can go out and be that, but you're missing your opportunities because we've kind of taught these younger girls to want guys that are established with money and stuff like that. Guys reach their peak when they're in their like 30s to 40s. So you have older guys going for younger women. So these women that are our age, you kind of up shit's creek. You got to use your wisdom and experience to your advantage, and a lot of them are not.
Wow.
Yeah, Juice. Juice. We on YouTube, youtube.com/@the-leftovers podcast. It'll take you straight to our live page.
So I got an interesting question. So, what's your thought of men and women being friends? I know I talked about this before, but let's talk about this again.
I absolutely think it's possible. I mean, I think it's very specific circumstances where it does happen, but it's absolutely possible. But it happens because either neither is attracted to the other, or one of them is not attracted to the other, and the other one knows it. Well, so in either one of those scenarios, there's not a possibility of anything going down. Now, like if I've had female friends, I legit wasn't feeling like that, and I knew it was a possibility, but I did that. So male and female friends, and then there's been females that like I wanted, but I couldn't do nothing with, male and female friends. And there's female friends where it's at least as far as I know, there's no interest either way, male and female friends. So like it can happen. It's a possible thing. I think anybody that says it's not possible is bullshitting.
Okay, so I'm gonna disagree with you.
I know.
Okay, so on the fact of depending on the level of that so-called friend. So I believe if you think that person more as a family member, then yes, it could work. So I don't consider that as a best friend. That's more as a family member. But someone that you strictly don't think as a family member and think that's a friend, I don't think those two people could be friends.
We're kind of playing semantics.
I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. I'm
Okay,
still
go ahead.
So the reason why I think that is 95% of the time, the man is waiting for his opportunity to slide in. And that's why I believe that even if the girl not interested, I believe 95% of the time the man is waiting to slide in. If he don't think you like a family member, if he just be like, oh, you just like a friend, then yeah, I don't believe it. A man is waiting for the opportunity to slide in because you call him and tell him that you horny, I'm pretty sure 95% of the time that person gonna be like, come over. Like it's so
I,
if she be like, come over, he gonna be like, okay.
I, I don't, legit. I feel like that's a problem with with men. Like legit, you should be able to have a relationship with a woman without secretly wanting to fuck her, right? And we're playing semantics about who you consider family because legit, at the end of the day, even if you consider him or her your family, that's not your family. That's really just a really close friend. So you could say, yeah, even if I'm calling anybody, I'm calling my sister, that's still a really close friend at the end of the day. We're playing word games with it, but that's still a really close friend. So
Okay,
so
well,
so
okay.
hold on.
Okay, okay,
Hold on.
okay, okay, okay.
Beyond that, for to say, or the dudes just seriously, I feel like we as men, we should be better than the only time we have a relationship with a woman is if we're waiting on sex from her. That shouldn't even be the majority of the time. We should be able to have platonic relationships with women. That's
Okay,
period.
so let me ask you a question. Why? Like why? You said
Because
that they should be platonic, but like, what's the reason?
because just like I say, men have value other than their wallet. Women have value other than their pussy. So if I appreciate your value beyond your pussy, I don't need to fuck you to want to be around you and want you to have you in my presence.
Okay, so it's a okay. So I get all of that, but unfortunately, that isn't real life. Okay, that's not real life.
I didn't say that's the way people are. I said that's what's right. People are fucked up. Period. The
Well,
majority of people are fucked up.
I don't think people fucked up. I wouldn't go that far
People are fucked up.
because at the end of the day, like, okay, let's just say men and women, right? And them being friends. If they so called just friends, they not gonna do the same thing that they do if it was like two guys talking and two women talking. Like they not gonna say the same thing unless they really just friend. But how often do that happen?
but
Like,
that's the nature of people. That doesn't
and
mean one's
I
right
think
over the
that
other.
the most crazy thing I ever heard is when a guy tried to talk to a woman and she friend zoned him and call him her friend. Ladies, he is not your friend. Any man that wants you and you friend zone, he's not your friend. 99% of the time, if you give him an opportunity, he's gonna take it. So that's not your friend. Cause he truly your friend. If you gave him the opportunity, he gonna ask you if you crazy. Ask you
I
something else.
disagree with that because
Okay,
like
go
because
ahead.
I've had a number of female friends that I have to this day. When I met them, I was trying to holler at them, and we did like legit. I just known her so long, we just became cool, and it's not even a situation where like if they hit me up with like, hey, yo, I'm trying to fuck something. I'm gonna come through. It's not even like that. I'm gonna look at you like you fucking crazy. And they're not women that I consider my sister and nothing like that. It's just the nature of our relationship is not that.
I said 99%. You part of the 1%.
I guess I absolutely am because for me that shit expires. I'm not sitting around waiting for nobody. Like if I came at you trying to holler at you and we become friends, that there's an expiration date on that interest. At a certain point, if we even no matter how cool we are and how much we vibe, if it's unrequited for a certain period of time, at a certain period of time, you friend zone too. You don't get to come back around. You get one chance to ride the Lambo, and
Okay,
after it goes,
nobody fucking
it's
wants the
gone.
Lambo. So let's calm that shit down.
I
That's the
told
first
you.
thing.
You remember what I said the other day?
Oh yeah, that bullshit. So like, cause I don't know. I just believe that like it crazy. Like I don't know. I think women use the word friend too loosely. Like I talked about this before, but women use the word friend too damn loosely. Okay, it's not
Agreed.
a goddamn friend. Cause majority of those guys you call your friend is not your friend because if he's truly your friend, you could tell him about your sexual partners. Y'all could talk about anything. It ain't gonna be cool, but you won't tell him anything. Because majority of the time, you won't tell him that you got a date or you talking to somebody else. You just leave it out. Which, if you leave it out, is that really your friend?
I'm gonna agree with that.
Wouldn't that be?
Agree with this.
Wouldn't he be happy for you and want to cheer you on?
I'm gonna say that this kind of our fault too. I think I'm and ladies, don't say I never defended y'all. I think sometimes it's hard for women to identify who are her real friends and who's waiting to fuck.
I disagree.
How are they telling the difference?
So, if you talk to this guy and you end up not liking him, and you friend zone him, it's no way in a couple months that he's your friend. It's no way. It's no way he's your friend.
How? You can become fast friends with somebody?
He literally tried to talk to you to have sex with you, and you turn him down. Majority of men, which is 95%, I said, no, I'm going back to my 99%. 99% is not giving up in that 2-month span. Unless you did something off the wall, which you friend zone them, so you probably ain't do nothing off the wall.
You're talking about a very specific scenario. Like there's scenarios like it's a chick at work and she works to do and she has fun with the guy at work. They talk, play, and everything like that. And he invites her to hang out. They hang out with their friends. How is she supposed to identify that as a guy who's secretly waiting to fuck her? Right? Okay. Us as men, hold on. And I have to go into this. Us as men, we're hunters, and at our worst, we're predatory. So there, I think there are a lot of scenarios where women can't identify who's actually her friend and who's waiting to fuck.
Okay, so that situation, he didn't intentionally start to, y'all intentionally was friends, right?
Yeah, well, you can't verify what his intentions were. All you know that he was friendly to her. He never directly said I'm trying to fuck you and nothing like that. But she could be drunk one night, and he hit on her, or she could be drunk one night and he just take her home and put her in her bed and sleep on the couch. Like you don't really know his intentions until you get into that situation a lot of the time.
Well, you really can't just say that. Okay, so in that situation, right? I will say that's when you have to establish things early in the situation. I think and I'm not saying that if you establish that it's gonna go mutual, but I'm saying you having a better result if you establish that, and maybe that's one reason why I don't think a lot of men and women should be friends. I just don't think a lot of people should use that. Like, it's no reason why a girl should say majority of her friends and men. That's bullshit. Because that's untrue. If you got majority
I
men,
agree with that. I agree with that part.
So I just don't think that the opposite sex should have a lot of opposite sex friends. I don't think that. I don't believe that should be a thing because of how some men think. I just don't believe that should be a thing.
That's a good one. I agree with you to an extent because, and I say this because I have more female friends than male friends, right? I think there's something to question for a woman because I feel like for me it's not something to question. It's like any female that's my female friend is my female friend, but I guess that's like on a case to case basis. But I do agree with How do you feel about this statement? I ask you first. Do you think a woman should have no male friends?
Um. Okay. So I don't believe that they shouldn't have any. I think it should be a limit, and I also do. Okay. So I also think that it depends on how that situation do too. So let's just say I'm gonna bring up my situation. Okay.
All right.
So me and Brielle, we are friends. And I don't know. It been like 12 years or something. I don't know the exact years, but it been a while. I just don't believe I mean, like with something like that, yeah, because like even our friendship, it's not going over a line. Like she's married. So like it's not going over a line where we texting each other at like freaking past 10 o'clock at night, some crazy mess like that, or talking on the phone all the time, or some mess like that. Like that, we're not doing.
But you realize you saying this very much from your own point of view. Mute me real quick, so because I got a lot to say and it's an echo.
Okay, go ahead.
What you're saying is very much from your point of view, right? We're not going to do this. From her husband's perspective, he don't know what the fuck you want, and it don't take a lot of conversation to fuck somebody.
Okay.
So I hold on. Let me finish. So I get from your perspective, you're like, oh, this ain't gonna happen. From the other side, like if I was her husband, like I really don't know what your intentions are. Niggas is patient. You know what I mean?
Okay,
You might
so
there are dudes out there that will wait
we different.
12 years
We
for an
different.
opportunity.
We
You
different.
said you're different. You said you're different, but
No,
again,
our
from that's your
relationship is
perspective.
different. Want me to tell you how?
Hold on. Like I said, you're saying stuff from your perspective. Well, I'm talking generally from a general perspective. Any woman who has a husband, you could be friends with his wife for 15 years. He don't know that you don't know what's going on. Like he don't know that y'all strictly platonic. It don't have to take a lot of conversation. All it take is one good night where both of y'all drunk in the right place around time, and you could fuck his wife. He don't know that.
Okay, so I get what you were saying and what you're saying, but I'm also gonna go to a point where when they first met, we was like I was nearby. Like I knew they first met and I got introduced to him. Like he knew I was just a friend at the beginning of everything. Like it have never been different.
That makes no difference. You know why? Because dudes tend to not care if the girl they fucking is fucking somebody else.
Okay, so you can't say well. I'm saying me. I don't think like that.
I know, but I'm talking generally.
You talking general, but as me, that's not something I'm gonna do. So you trying to say, so this is your whole thing. So you are saying that you saying that you don't date that men and women should be friends
No, I'm
when they
saying that
got somebody?
I'm saying that there should be if in a marriage, I do think there should be a strict limit, right? Because you need to respect your relationship. Like it, like honestly, even from a dating, I know I ain't no Saint Juice, um, but even from a dating perspective, is like my general perspective is you should never let anybody, especially the opposite sex, know there's a problem in your relationship, because you're essentially forming a competition of how to get in. Like if I'm dating a girl and I'm having problems with her, and I go running off to my female best friend every time we have a fight, man, she doing this, that, and third, and she pissing me off. I'm giving her all the information. If she's been secretly waiting to get at me, I'm giving her all the information she needs to get in. Same thing for a dude. Like if I got a female best friend, she married, and I secretly been wanting to fuck this girl for like the last 10, 15 years. And she's talking about her, well, her husband don't do this. My husband don't do this. He don't do that. He don't pay attention to my hair getting done. I could do everything her husband is not doing. He don't notice her hair. I like your hair today. He don't notice when I get my nails done. Girl, your nails look good. And I'm always on the outside of the relationship. I don't have to put into, I'm not burdened down by any of the stresses her husband is burdened down. I don't really fully experience her. I just get her on the outside when she's feeling good and she's ready to talk. So as a hunter, as a predator, that's prime opportunity for me to get that pussy. I can say a lot of shit to it. So especially because women are emotional. Once I start getting into her emotions or she comes to me in an emotional state, she's vulnerable. I can prey on that. And women can prey on men too. I've talked to y'all before about post-nut clarity, because post-nut clarity is only after pre-nut euphoria. You in this state of mind where you're not thinking straight because your dick is hard. So there's a lot of shit that can go wrong in that situation. So you kind of have to, like, I get what you're saying about you, but you have to speak to the majority, especially if you're saying that you're rare. I have to assume if you're not going to do it and you're rare, I have to assume that most niggas will.
Okay, so in that sense, right? As you saying that,
You're right, Juice.
that you think that they pray, right? So that means you one of them that gonna take the opportunity. Is that what you saying?
I can't 100% say that I wouldn't with the right female. Especially if I don't like your dude, if I don't like your dude at all.
Okay, well, I get that. That's not your friend. So unfortunately, that's
I'm
really
saying
not
that
your friend. So whatever
I'm saying
you
that in a
talking,
specific scenario. I agree. That's not my friend. I agree. That's
right?
not my friend in that scenario.
So stop saying that y'all are friends. Then you can't say y'all friends. I'm talking about some true friends. And that's why I said that you can't use that word when you talking about, you keep saying how you could be friends and how you wanted that person, and after this you didn't want them anymore. In that scenario you were talking, you trying to say that you can't be friends with a woman.
But
You
my
just wait for your
point is,
opportunity.
my point is, she don't know and he don't know that that's my intention. And
My point is that
that's why you would limit.
that's not your
Like you would
friend.
limit. I agree with you, but if that was my perspective, I don't like her husband, and I secretly I've been wanting to get at her for 10 years. She might not know that. I can hide that shit real well. She don't realize that I was willing to wait 10 years to get that pussy.
Okay, so at that point, if you went 10 years to
Facts.
get that pussy, as you saying, that's really damn desperate.
I agree with that too, but it's a lot of guys out there that's desperate.
I mean, I get that. I get that you get to a point where, let's just say, like me, and I had a crush on someone for like 10 years. I get that. But at no point of time I ever told this person that I just want to be their friend. At no point of time that we are quote unquote friends.
Well, see,
Where
that
maybe that's just me, but it's no quote unquote. And me as a person, I don't even have people around me that also is in that light. So as female friends. But it is a limit. I do understand that it's a limit. It's not like I'm gonna have like 20 girls that I'm gonna be chilling with or doing whatever with. I'm definitely not doing that. Like, no person should have that many opposite set friends.
fact.
Because it's impossible. I'm gonna be honest, it's impossible. You got 20, probably half of them want to sleep with you. So it's just not realistic at the end of the day.
The only real tell I could say that will let you know is like if my girl got a guy friend and every time he with her he pay for everything she do. To me, that's a red flag. Because in my mind, even if he rich, in my mind, some part is gonna feel like he thinks he's owed something,
So
and
you
I
not say
never know
you're
what.
a little insecure?
It's not insecure. It's the logic as a man. If I'm spending I'm spending thousands of dollars on a female, it's not for nothing.
Well, okay. Let's just say he paid
And
for every time they go out.
if I'm
Let let's
if
just
I'm the
say,
minority, then I can have to assume the opposite is that's exactly what they intend.
okay, hold on. Let's just say they go out and every time he paid for it, right? And he's a millionaire. But they only going out like once a month, once every 2 months. Do he really think he owes something?
I, that's a
That may
gamble. You can take that
be
gamble.
yeah, that may be a little to nothing to him. So like it's just another day in the neighborhood. If it's like
That's
I
true.
see if they hung out, once every 2 weeks, once every week, something like that. But like once every 2 months, I mean, maybe that's me, but you gotta really find the right person. Because I feel like at this point, that so-called friend you have, how you really could do is if y'all continue to hang out and every time you bring your man, y'all do it. Hey, if he going through all this or whatever, you kind of could have a feeling or feel a vibe. I think at some point, I think women knows. There's no way cause they say women got women intuition. There's no way that majority of these women don't know that this guy still want them. It's no way.
Um,
They know it. They just choose not to do it or not to say they don't want
I'm
it.
gonna respond to that too, bro. But I want you to answer that.
How do you vet a person to know if they the right person? Oh, okay. So, well, what do you mean, like the right person as in a relationship, or the
Uh,
right person as in that friend, like we were talking about?
uh, let's say let's say we talking about how do you, talking about your wife's friend. Like how you determine that they're legit? Yeah, that's what he's meant. So
Okay, so
you got a girl. She got this best friend is that she claims she known for 10 years, and they go on trips together. They go on lunch once a month. Um, let's say he's paying for all that, and she always talks about him. She always laughing and talking to him. How do you figure out that he's a legit friend and he's not a threat to your relationship?
okay, so just a couple of things, and this not for everybody. I'm saying me personally, me. This is how I will handle it. People gonna think I'm crazy for handling it like this. I already know, but for me, I think that you said that they go to lunch once a week,
Once a month.
once a month. Okay. And you said something about vacations.
Yeah, like they take trips with each other a couple
Okay,
times a
number
year, and he
one,
usually
why
pays for
is
all of it.
okay, number one, that I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop it there.
I mean, he's a millionaire. It's a drop in the bucket to him,
No, no, no,
and
no, no,
that's
no.
his best friend.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The the food or wherever, okay. But vacation, that's a whole different thing. I'm be honest. I don't know. It may be out there. It may be a rare case, but I don't see why a man and a woman taking vacation. Because you said vacation with an S. which means that
Yeah.
they take the vacation every few 6 months or whatever, how
Yeah.
many long it is. And he paying for it? No, no, no. Respectfully, respectfully.
I'm gonna sweeten the pot. So say he a millionaire, right? He take her and like 6 other girls on vacation a couple times a year. But he's the only guy. Does that make you feel better?
No. Why the fuck that gonna make me feel better? He could be trying to sleep with all of them.
Probably is.
I think as me personally, I don't think that I would have the type of woman that would do have that kind of relationship with a man dating me. I know the question is, I know
Ooh.
that the thing that people gonna say is how you know what kind of woman you dating. This is how I know. Okay. So when you talk to someone, you always or dated someone, you always should lay down your expectation. Or what's a right word they use? What's the right word your friend use?
Who's
Um,
they?
your twin.
Oh, your twin. Set the standard.
Set the standard. So yeah, there you go. Set the standard. So I'm gonna set the standard as yo. This is just not gonna fly. It's just not gonna fly. So
Right.
I want me personally. I know what the standard I set. It's not gonna fly. So the woman I'm with not gonna do that to me. Because I don't think that you could actually, if you had that scenario you talking about, I don't think you actually could tell.
You
Because
can't. Now that was kind of my point earlier. You can't tell.
right, because me, I'm thinking if he had the opportunity, and let's just say it may not be your girl, and he want to sleep with one person in that group. But who says that if she's in a bed and both y'all drunk and y'all and he end up sleeping with both y'all? Who knows? No one knows. So I'm gonna try to set my standard so that I won't have that kind of problem.
I ain't got nothing to say because that's what I was trying to say earlier. And I kind of felt like I was getting a lot of pushback, but now you kind of almost directly quoting me. So we're gonna move on from that.
So what kind of I do have a question. What's the limit you think that opposite sex should have of friends? The opposite sex.
Um, of I I give you two.
Okay. What did they say they
Well,
got five?
what you got to make a choice.
Like a choice of what?
Me or 3 of them friends. You want like legit there because at the same time, man, and it's always going to be more evident like who depend. It's going to be different depending on relationship because if I'm with a girl who got more options than me, it's a different question. You know what I mean? But if I'm with a girl who I got more options than her, it's a different question because most likely that means I'm going to be the one cutting off women for her. But at the end of the day, whoever you trying to you deal with should be more valuable than your friend should understand, right? If if one of my female friends cuts me out because her man felt uncomfortable, I completely understand. I get it, and I would hope on the flip side she understands it as well. It's like if this is the woman I want to be with for the sake of my relationship, like there's no beef between you and I, but I I'm gonna do that to make her comfortable.
Okay, so it depends on what kind of relationship you're talking about. Like, if it's like a friend relationship where cause let's just say y'all hit up each other, just talk here and there, maybe just be like, "How you doing?" or something like this, and maybe every couple of months y'all meet up for lunch or something like that. Cool, keep the five. Keep the five. If that's gonna be every so often, blah blah blah, keep the five. But if there's somebody you talking to once a week and you consider a best friend, yo, it ain't that many damn best friend in your life. Okay, I'm your best friend.
Um, I get some of it because I've been the dude that she talked to once a week. You know what I mean? And I've had enough boyfriends have a problem with my presence. So I understand some of this shit. But I agree with you. Some of it is a security thing. Like, but at the same time, like there's a level with I'm gonna be kind of open and comfortable. But I say that knowing that if I was to find out that I was wrong and you and him was fucking around, bro, the wrath of God coming down.
The wrath of who?
The wrath of God.
Oh.
You talking about having some problems? But I mean, I think that's the nature of people. It's like the more trust you give somebody that they betray, the harder you're going to react to it. But that's off topic.
Okay, so I also believe that when it comes to having people of a certain age, I also think that that whole multiple friendship and keeping all these opposite sex friendship also decrease when they get a partner, because they really don't want to talk to them like that. I believe majority of them, it's a couple you would keep, but that whole handful of having 10, I'm pretty sure when that woman get a man, although 10 not gonna be same rotation. I just don't see it. I see her dropping a lot of them and just keeping the one that she really think a true friend.
I kind of agree with Juice. Like once you start getting certain number of friends of opposite sex, the chances of somebody waiting for their turn is higher. And I'm kind of agree. Like more than 3 or 4, there's a problem. It's either your problem because you leading men on, and or their problem because they all waiting.
I don't know about leading on, because I think about a man, a woman don't even have to lead them alone. They still gonna wait.
You're right, but it doesn't mean women don't lead men on.
They do, because they get what they want. Because they because if they, a lot of men knew that they didn't have no chances hell to date some of these women, even if they wouldn't be paying for all of these date centers they go to. They'll tell them, let's split the check you have. But women know that they still want to hit, so they go out with them and let them take care of the bill. They don't never be trying to pitch it where they could pay half or pay the whole bill for the man. I mean, it's your friend, why not? But hey, what do we know? We just outside looking in.
I mean, we know a lot. That's why we talking to y'all. I know a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I already know a pretty good amount.
What the heck? How you know a lot? I know a pretty good amount.
And this is kind of a philosophical question because I'm kind of jumping to something else. And y'all heard me go on a rant about this before, so excuse me for going back into it. Do you consider sex a gift from your woman?
A gift for what?
I mean, for any occasion, do you consider sex a gift?
Hell no, it's not a gift.
Like your Your birthday come up, she gives you sex. Valentine's Day come up, she gives you sex. Christmas come up, she gives you sex.
Okay, no offense to any woman, okay?
I see that you still worried about offending
Even
folks.
to my future wife, okay? You can't keep giving me the same thing and talking about it's a gift. It's no longer a gift. It's the same thing, but yet, I am going to enjoy it. Okay, same thing with so, but I will enjoy it. But at the same point, we both getting something out of it. You getting something out of it, and I'm getting something out of it. So is it truly a? It's not a gift. And I feel like if it's a gift, that means you're not giving it to me regularly. And that's a problem. You know what the old saying, you should always leave your man empty every day. Because he's not thinking about anything else. Majority of men, you leave them empty that morning throughout the day. They ain't worried about anything else because they don't have nothing left in the tank. Majority. Not all men. Some men, they addicts. But majority of men that, especially when they got some substance and they out here getting this money and working these hours, after they get it one time, look, they out here trying to get this money. They ain't worried about getting no more ads. But I'm just speaking about majority men.
I'm kind of with Juice. You kind of traded lightly on that. You being nice about it. I'm not gonna be nice about it. Sex is never a gift. It is equivalent exchange. I don't care how happy or unhappy you are with the dick that I gave you. It is equivalent exchange. If you was unhappy, it's buyer's remorse. You can suck my dick. That might have been your fault. You know what I mean? So on any occasion, if you gave me sex, understand it is not a gift. I'm not counting it as a gift. I'm accounting that you didn't get me shit, and I got some funky pussy for my birthday.
Bruh,
and I'm gonna take a page. I'm gonna take a page out of your book. To my future wife, I mean that shit too. You cannot give me sex for no occasion.
Bruh, you need help.
I probably do, but I'm dead ass fucking serious.
Well,
I see, and I feel like a woman cannot gift her own pussy for a special occasion. Now you can gift me somebody else's pussy. So for my birthday, you gonna bring in Bernice Burgos, and then we gonna have a threesome. That's a gift, but it's only a gift once. I don't care if we start doing once a year, every year. That's a one time gift. Every time, if you want it to be a gift, you got to add in some more pussy. You can't add new pussy. You got to add new pussy, more pussy. Excuse me.
Wow, that was an interesting answer.
Because you know what, they'd be pissed off if Valentine's Day come up and okay, it's time to give you some dick. They're not going to accept that shit. So why the fuck should I accept it? I love myself more than that.
You know what? I think that is the crazy thing to me. When I hear women say that, like, they be like, well, don't you want to put? I mean, I get that they got toys, but they got toys for us too. You enjoying this just like I'm enjoying mine. Majority of the women, because you know, some women, I mean, some guys that we know, the two pump whatever, but
2 pump chumps.
yeah. But whatever it is, but at the end of the day, like majority of the time, like you are pleasing this woman and giving them something. If it through foreplay, you know, like they get something out of the ordeal. Something. Unless they just giving you head and you come in, that be the end of the statement. But even then, some of these girls enjoy that, and they enjoy seeing the expression of you. But
Oh, I don't know, Juice.
I just really believe that, like, when it comes to something like that, like I I just think that women use that part of their body like it's the gift to all men. Like that's the only thing they could bring to the table.
That's part. I mean, that's largely our fault as a group, not my fault in particular because I let a bitch know. But that's largely our fault because
Lies.
we act like that shit. It is. There's a lot of dudes out there that they make a woman feel, especially because she got a pussy.
No, I'm saying it's lies about you said you tell a bitch that.
I will. I'm gonna say this too, ladies. You can't gift me something I already own for my birthday. But moving on.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. We're not moving from that. You
Excuse
don't
me.
own that.
Let me rephrase that. Okay, let me rephrase. You can't give me something I'm already paying for. Is that better?
Not really, because now you talk call them like you buying it.
You basically are. Well, Riley Freeman, I said you already you paying. You're not paying for it directly, but you paying. You paying most of the bills. You might be paying the car note. You might be putting gas in the car, oil change. You done bought groceries for her to cook. You got it. It's semantics and it's not direct.
So,
And
so technically, you the same way because technically, ain't she paying for you too?
What's she paying me?
Cooking, cleaning.
That's
She
not
paying for
payment.
that.
That's not payment.
How not?
That's not cooking is not paying for, especially if I bought the groceries. I bought the fridge. I bought the house the fridge is in. I'm paying for the electricity that's running the fridge. How's that payment?
Okay, so
hold on. So when I'm at a restaurant and the waitress bring me my food that I ordered, she paying me?
Okay, so that's not the same.
It's kind of what you're saying.
That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when it comes to that, let's just say the woman pays for the grocery, then because she's not 100% like for everything. So she paying for the grocery and she cooking it. So she paying for you, right? In that case.
In comparison to what to how much am I paying?
It doesn't matter how much you're paying. You
It
just said
does.
that you
It
paying
does.
for her pussy. So I'm saying she paying for your dick and she paying for the food and cooking it. Yes or no?
No. No. I said sex is equivalent exchange. We're talking about the meal that she gave me. The meal that she gave me is not payment for anything.
Okay,
It's
so
service.
is sex hold on. If you said sex is equivalent exchange, so how is it that you paying for that then? You just said
I didn't say I didn't say I was paying for.
You're not paying for it if it's
I didn't say I was
equivalent
paying for the
exchange.
sex.
Yes.
I said I was paying for the pussy.
And okay, so
I'm not paying to drive the car. I'm paying to own the car.
What?
Because I can pay to own a car I'm not driving.
So she paying for your dick. She's not paying for your sex. If she bought the food and feeding you.
No, because I've still paid more.
It doesn't matter about more if you paying for something. It doesn't matter if it's more or less.
It does in the scenario you're
That
talking
don't
about.
equivalent.
She
You
bought
trying to
$100
say
worth of
that
groceries and
because
I
you
paid
pay for
$2,000 a
more,
month
you
in
pay for
bills.
the pussy. That's not true. That sounds crazy, by the way.
I first of all, I was telling a joke. We didn't got way too serious with it. That's the first thing. But I stand by what I said. But I'm using it as an example to explain why sex isn't a gift. I'm kind of I kind of sex is kind of, it's ladies, still y'all body y'all choice, but it's kind of an expectation in a relationship. It's not something you're giving me extra.
Okay, so I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
I know you agree.
That's about the smartest thing I heard you say all night.
But see, but that's because I'm 10 miles ahead of you. You got to keep up.
Man, I'm up. I'm listening. I just
that's why I said I know a lot and Ray know a good bit amount.
okay.
Listen,
Well,
when I say something, just know I was right. We can go back and talk about it later.
Not
Just know I was
true.
right.
Because you think one way and you think you think crazy and you always think you're right. But at the end of the day, that's a Scorpio thing, which is fine.
It's not a Scorpio thing. They always think you're crazy until you're right.
Which is fine. We don't mind. But at the end of the day, I try to think logical and I try to think of both sides. I do
same
get
here. Same here.
Your lying ass. No, you don't.
Tell me where I don't think about both sides.
Man, I can't think of an example right off the top of my head.
If we go to court and you ain't got no evidence, that means you lost the case.
We're not in court.
But you still lost the case, though. And we just talking shit, y'all. Don't pay no mind to it. You know.
Yeah, don't pay this man no mind, because you know that's what he do. But as we learn into a recent thing, don't give Lambo any of that pussy for a gift. It's not a gift.
Gonna go into it. Hey, so if you want to give pussy as a gift, give it to Ray. He gonna take it, and he gonna be happy.
Okay, number one, that's not a gift. Okay, I'll do that. It wasn't a gift.
Make up your mind, Ray.
I could say that. I'm a honestly say. This me. I think honestly, maybe the first time it may be a gift, maybe. But after the first time, it's the same thing. It's a exchange. I mean, the first time it's a exchange too. But I probably want a little bit more than you do. But at the end of the day, it's still a change. So you can't keep giving your man the same thing as a gift. It's like you giving this guy the same pair of socks. You're like you wait till he take it off his foot, wash it, then put it in wrapper paper and give it back to him again.
Hold up. Because I'm glad you used that example. Because what does that sound like? Gifting somebody something they already paid for, right? Isn't that exactly what I said?
No, that is not what you said.
I said you can't give me something I already paid for. Now you talk about it's like giving somebody a pair of socks that they just took off their feet. You already paid for the sock.
No.
I'm glad to know you agree with me.
No. Because that pair of socks, they paid for it. And they just re-give you the same pair of socks they paid for already. So it's not the same. I'm not saying the same thing.
Now you playing games. Now you being a Gemini. You playing games just to be right.
I mean, that's what I meant. But at the end of the day,
because I can explain to you how I pay for them socks.
How?
Because see, you wanted to know. So she works a job, right? How much the rent is? What? Let's say rent is $1,500. She didn't pay nothing on the rent. So the money she spent on the socks is money I allowed her to have because I paid the rent. So I indirectly bought my own socks because if I didn't pay the rent, I could buy the socks.
Not true.
That's a factual statement.
No. Because at that same point, if the rent $1,500, right?
I'm taking it too deep already. I already know, but we're gonna let you go.
And she makes $4,000. She could still pay that rent.
See, and like I said, You see, like I said, you done took it too far. You talking about with the extra money? No, we don't need to worry about no extra money because I got extra money too.
That's what you saying. You saying how because you
We done
pay
got
the
too deep
rent,
with it.
you allow her to have the extra money. You're not doing
She
anything
saved.
if she could afford it
She saved
anyways.
money. But that's still money she didn't have to spend.
Okay,
That was money
that
that was
money
in her
that she
pocket
have to
because she
spend
didn't
don't
have
mean
to
that.
spend it because of me. Now, if I didn't allow her that money in her pocket, that's money that I would have in my pocket to spend on socks.
But that's still a gift that she gave you because she spent the money. Because who said that same woman isn't taking that money that she not paying equal on the rent, putting it into a saving account, and that extra money she doing, she
You
spending on you.
dancing all around this now. You
No, no,
dancing
no.
all around this,
You
bro.
no,
You
no,
are,
no.
you
Because you
are,
trying to make the
because
point
you
that
talking
you
about
allow someone to have extra money. If you a
bringing in
man,
extra
you're
stuff
not
now.
allowing her to do anything. You just doing what
What?
you think is right in your book.
What? The king always allows.
Okay.
It is an allowance. It is absolutely allowance. The king always allows.
Okay.
What do you think setting the standard is?
Well,
Setting the standard is a king declaring what he wants in his kingdom. If she don't like the way I run my kingdom, she can get the fuck out. But that's still king shit.
okay.
If I provided my country with food, so they didn't have to go grow their own food, I allowed them to save their time. I allowed them to live on my land. The king always allows.
Okay. You got it.
And that's why I know the most, ladies and gentlemen. You can wrap it up, right? I mean, unless you got
He
time,
know
but I got time. No, don't come back and dispute it now. Either we gonna continue what we was talking about, or we done.
No.
But don't come back.
Hold on.
Don't come with no after statement now. I'm not gonna let you get no word in, Ray. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going. Don't come after the fact, after you done conceded the argument, and come up and talk about, well, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay no attention. No, we ain't got to do all that, bro. I want you to argue me down and prove me wrong, or admit that I'm right, and let's keep pushing. I got way more mouth than you. We can keep this going, bro.
Okay, so this the point.
You gonna get your status revoked. You keep muting my shit.
Okay, so I do want to say something. This guy worked in the house in 1708. Okay, so first of all, I don't even understand what that statement means. So I gotta get it. He's not the king of his household. Okay, so he's okay. So let's get into real quick. So I gotta talk about it. It's a different between a in your household and your woman. Big difference. So I do get that, and I would say that I won't put on the word a person to do it. I do think that because as we use the word king, he will with that responsibility, the higher bill, because you are the king of the castle. But at the same time, I don't think that allowance is there because I feel like allowance. That's like saying that that's your child. I'm just saying my point of view, but I get what you're saying, I guess. But everybody run. That's a good Lambo. The good thing about relationships is
You're right.
everybody's relationship is different, and people do what work for them. So hey, your allowance to let her get that money to get those socks that you could have bought, I get it now, cause that's your household. That's how you run
Amen.
things. I like it.
Amen. Amen. I can co-sign that.
Oh, you co-sign me?
Yeah, it
Appreciate that,
happens every once in
Lambo.
a while. I told you, you
Yeah,
know a little
appreciate
bit.
that.
Not as much as me, but you
Yeah,
know a
yeah.
good bit.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do my final thoughts, and tonight, if final thought gonna be a little simple. Um,
Oh shit.
I just want, lady, just be really secure on your and what you does. These people no good. They ready for the snatch and grab. Nighttime or early morning, and I'm gonna be honest, it could be during the day. So just be out here and be. But thank y'all so much for tuning in, and for the newcomers, y'all tune in. It just getting started. And it's gonna be good. Tweak. I'm Lambo. I mean, he's Lambo and I'm Ray.
You wish. Good night, y'all.